Yoma, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Tet. So we already said that the first thing that the high priest yesterday we said brings is he brings his bull, the bull for atonement for him and his household. So now we're continuing with the service of the high priest. בא לו הכהן גדול לאחר שהתוודה לפרעה. So after we finished with the vidui, with the confession of the high priest on his bull, למזרח העזרה, he's going to go to the east of the courtyard, כלומר, which means that he was right on the opening of the heichal before that. He was opening of the base, the house itself. שיצא מבין העולם ולמזבח שהתוודה שם. So he went he was before on the par in between the house, the ulam, and the altar. Because we said he needed to go into the Holy of Holies to sprinkle the blood. He wanted close. והלך למזרח העזרה. Now he's going to the east of the courtyard. כנגד פתח העזרה. So he's on the opening of the courtyard itself to the Ezrat Nashim. You know, we call it, there is Israel over there, but we call it Ezrat Nashim. לצפון המזבח. This is for the south, to the north of the altar. לצד צפוני של מזבח, to the north of the altar. הסגן מימינו, so Kamala Harris, high priest, was to his right. You know, the second in command, high priest, was to his right. היינו הכהן שמתקינין לו was the second, the replacement high priest was to his right. שיהיה ממלא מקומו אם יערה בו פסול, that he's going to do his job if he's going to become blemished in the way. וראש בית אב משמאלו, and the head of the court was on his left. So this is, you can imagine, he's standing there, on the right, on the left, he got two guys. כבר הזכרנו, we already mentioned, שהכהנים היו מחולקים ל-24 משמרות. The Kohanim, there were 24 families that served in the temple. ובכל שבוע היה עובד במקדש משמר אחר. And every week, another family used to work in the temple. כל משמר נחלק ל6 בתי אבות, and every family was divided into 6 other families, because, you know, one big family divided into 6 more. לפי 6 ימות השבוע, you have for the 6 days of the week. ובכל יום היה עובד בית אב אחר, and every day, another section of that family used to work. ואילו בשבת היה עובד כל המשמר ביחד, and on Shabbat they all worked together. זהו ששינו במשנתנו, שראש בית אב של אותו היום הלך לשמאלו. Sorry. So I thought it was the court. It wasn't the court guy. It was the high priest, the head of the high priest of the six families that worked. He used to be on his left.
So the Shabbat, all the 6 families would work?
Would work together, yeah.
All of them?
Yeah, I'm not sure, there's not that enough work, but whatever it is, maybe they took from each one. Yeah. Vesham, and over there, so now they're all standing, the 3 of them standing on the east of the courtyard. ושם במזרח העזרה לצפון המזבח, there on the east of the courtyard to the north of the altar, שני שעירים. You had the 2 goats, the famous 2 goats that we know. שני שעירי עזים, כפי שנאמר בסעודת היום, just like it says in the service of the day, ומאת עדת בני ישראל, it says you should take from the Jewish people, which means the שעירים, unlike the bull comes from the high priest's own money. It's his bull. Seirim comes, the money for them comes from the nation. ייקח 2 שעירי עזים לחטאת, he's going to take 2 goats for a sin offering, ולקח את 2 השעירים, he's going to take these 2 goats, והעמיד אותם לפני השם פתח אוהל מועד, he's going to stand them in front of God on the opening of the meeting tent. ונתן אהרון על 2 השעירים גורלות, and Aaron is going to put on these 2 goats lots. גורל אחד להשם וגורל אחד לעזאזל. One lot says to God, to Yud K Vav K, and one lot says to Azazel. And the other God says to Azazel. Okay. וקלפי הייתה שמה. And there was a lottery box over there. ארגז עץ קטן. It was made of wood, like a small little container. ובה 2 גורלות. And in it, there were 2 lots inside. כפי הכתוב שהבאנו לעיל. של אשכוראה היו. They were made out of a certain wood. These two lots, one said Yud Kei Vav Kei, Le Yud Kei Vav Kei, and the other one says Le Azazel, to Azazel. Min etz, they were a type of wood, Hanikra, that is called book. I don't know what it is. Wood Targumo Shel Ta'ashur. Maybe Boxwood. Yeah. Ve'asa'an ben Gamla. And who made them? So Ben Gamla was a high priest, and he changed it. He changed them. What does it mean he changed them? Yehoshua ben Gamla, כשנתמנה להיות כהן גדול, when he became a high priest, עשה את הגורלות של זהב. He says, guys, it's not nice to have them out of wood. Let's make them out of gold. You know, special.
Boxes.
The goralot itself. I don't know if it's a box. Yeah. The goralot were carved into wood, Yud Kei Vav Kei or to La'azazel. So he says, let's carve it into gold instead of into wood. Lichvod hayom, for the honor of the day. So Ben Gamla says, guys, let's do it, you know, much nicer. והיו מזכירים אותו לשבח על מעשהו זה. And the sages used to praise him. You did good. It was a good idea.